President Trump has landed in Switzerland, finally, after an electrical issue forced Air Force One to turn around mid-flight last night. Let's get the Streamline, everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. The president will meet with NATO allies today at the World Economic Summit. He's expected to give a speech focused on his vision of American dominance and double down on his quest to own Greenland.
How far are you willing to go to acquire Greenland?
You'll find out.
The president's threatening to impose new tariffs on NATO allies, including a 10% tax starting in February. French President Emmanuel Macron pushed back on Trump's threats, but Trump downplayed any potential conflicts.
You know, they're going to make mistakes sometimes. ICE is going to be too rough with somebody, or, you know, they're dealing with rough people. They're going to make a mistake. Sometimes it can happen. We feel terribly.
He also talked about ICE operations in Minneapolis on Tuesday as protests there stretch into their third week. Trump said he, quote, understands both sides of it. The president touted ICE's recent arrests of thousands of people that his administration calls dangerous criminals. But Twin City officials say weeks of violent traffic stops, tear gas, and protests are taking a toll. Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley described multiple instances of some of his own officers, all people of color, being stopped by ICE agents while off duty.
If it is happening to our officers, it pains me to think of how many of our community members are falling victim to this every day. It has to stop.
And meanwhile, ABC News has learned the Department of Justice served several state and local officials with grand jury subpoenas to see if they conspired to impede ICE. That includes Governor Tim Walz, the state's attorney general, and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. Walz and Frey say they're being targeted for pushing back against the administration. Protesters also gathered around the country Tuesday, including in downtown San Diego, to mark 1 year of the president's second term in office. This was part of a nationwide walkout they called Free America.
Look at what's going on around you. Look at what's going on in Minnesota. We don't have much choice other than to find whatever available time you have and at least do something to make your voice heard, reach out to other people, try to find some way that we can all work against this together.
Along with ICE tactics, a lot of people at these protests shared concerns about rising prices for groceries and homes.
Today, closing arguments in the trial of former Uvalde school police officer Adrian Gonzalez will begin. Gonzalez was first on scene at the Robb Elementary massacre back in 2022. He's charged with 29 counts of child endangerment or abandonment, one for each of the 19 children killed and 10 others who survived. Prosecutors say Gonzalez did not follow his training and failed to delay or stop the shooter. His lawyers, though, say he's being scapegoated, arguing he was one of the first officers to enter the school and that he evacuated children as other police arrived. If convicted, Gonzalez could face life in prison. The former police chief, facing similar charges, is waiting for his trial. This morning, West Wing actor Timothy Busfield has been released from jail as he awaits trial on sex abuse child allegations. Busfield is accused of inappropriately touching two child actors he directed on the set of the TV show The Cleaning Lady. Prosecutors failed to convince a New Mexico judge that Busfield poses an ongoing danger. The judge is allowing him, though, to leave the state, but he cannot have any unsupervised contact with minors. His lawyers argue the boys' parents have a history of fraud and wanted revenge for the boys being recast on the show, but prosecutors claim Busfield has a history of predatory behavior and says it was a therapist, not the parents, who alerted authorities. Busfield has not yet entered a plea. His lawyers, though, say they are optimistic he will be found not guilty.
The Mexican government is transferring 37 alleged cartel members to the United States, where they will face criminal charges. This is the third such transfer in a year. The Trump administration has increased pressure on foreign governments to crack down on drug smugglers. President Trump has also threatened to attack cartels with or without help from Mexico.
Recently, we've seen a big increase in consumers checking out contractors at bbb.org, maybe because of damage from serious storms or fires. I'm Joe Ducey with the Better Business Bureau. Whatever the reason, I want ABC 10 News viewers to know there are 3 things you must do to protect yourself before hiring a contractor. Are they licensed? Make sure they're a licensed contractor by checking California's Contractor State License Board website. Also check that the license is for the work you're having done and if there are any complaints or cases listed. Check out the business thoroughly. Look for reviews and complaints at bbb.org and online. Ask for a list of references and contact them. Get a detailed written estimate from 3 contractors before deciding. Detailed contracts are crucial. When hiring, make sure you get a contract with all costs, specifics on work being done, who obtains permits, and time frames. In California, contractors can't demand more than $1,000 or 10% up front. Pay the rest on progress, save at least 10% until it's done. Pay with a credit card, never pay in cash. You may get a better deal with an unlicensed contractor, but they may not have insurance, and you won't get protections from the state. Look for that BBB sign of a trusted, accredited business when hiring. More on hiring a contractor at 10news.com, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, so we're dealing with a little bit of fog, but there is brutal winter weather on the East Coast. People in upstate New York had to dig out of up to 20 inches of snow after a lake-effect snowstorm. Check out this video here. Authorities responded to multiple crashes on Interstate 90 involving roughly 60 vehicles over a 6-mile stretch of highway. And the weather is only expected to get more extreme. The worst winter storm this season is forecasted to slam the eastern half of the U.S. with damaging ice and heavy snow. The storm, fueled by a blast of Arctic air, is set to hit the Midwest and the plains on Thursday into Friday, and then it's going to spread into the south and east this weekend. People in the storm's path are bracing for the snow, the sleet, and the freezing rain. A dangerous wintry mix. It could stretch more than 1,000 miles from Oklahoma and northern Texas to North Carolina and Virginia by Saturday night. Whew. And that's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.